product, like this. I just taken 3 different, and I will take one more bar chart like this. Sales with product. So we can navigate the data. The interaction should be each and everything has been navigated, and the data has been displayed accordingly. Suppose if we selected the segment channel partner, this is the profits, sales and units sold, and cost of goods sold. So we can navigate the data accordingly from here. And similarly for this product information, we can navigate from here also. We can, data should be interact in each and every, because this is a product information, right? So I just filtered with VTT data. So that's why the sales based on the product has been navigated. In this way, the data interactions and editings will be doing. So this is all the report canvas where we have developed the visuals. And here, this is an data view. We can view the report as per the fields availability like this. Because the Power BI has been coming with a super fast engine, we can able to go to the last record. Even if we have the millions of record, by using this data preview, we can just go to the last record. We can able to see the last record, just going to this scroller button down. As of now, my data set is very small, so that's why I can able to see this much fast. So there is a fastness is there because it's supporting self-service analytics as well as in-memory utilization. So that's why you can able to go very fast to the last record as well. We can able to see the last record also, we can catch up. So in this relationship tab, I have only one table, right? So I'm not able to build any kind of relationship. So this is only one table I can able to see and visualize. So if we have multiple tables, once we will pull some more tables, means we can give some relationship and we can build it. So in this way, we can able to work and we can do the development in this Power BI desktop. It's a very easy tool to develop our competency and to get it into the market. So once we will develop this much report in the development, this is all we will done on the Power BI desktop only. We will save this report. We will save this report, giving some name like sales, financial sales. And the report is going to save it in a .pbix format. This Power BI desktop report, that is going to save it with an extension of .pbix, Power BI index. So I'm just saving this report. Once we have saved this report, we can go here and publish it. Automatically, once we can try to publish, all the development has been done in the desktop, right? We can able to navigate to the publish to report. Once we can publish this report, it will show you the destination. By default, my workspace is there. My workspace is having a 10 GB of space because I'm actually using some pro user license. So my workspace, I'm just publishing into the Power BI services. So I'm just publishing into the my workspace now. It will take less time to publish the report into the services. So here, see here, I just completed the development in the desktop and I have just published the report into the services by using this tab, publish option. So once I publish in the my workspace, this is the way we can able to see the success. I have completed the report and I have published it into the services. So if you want to open the report, we can click this option. Directly it will go into open the report level. Let me open it. To see the report, there is one more way. We can click it from here, from open the Power BI report in Power BI desktop, or else we can go from here also, app.powerbi.com. If you want to see the report, whatever we have published.